guys, it's Kenzie and welcome back to day 4 of building healthy relationships. I know I took kind of a break from it and I posted yesterday, but we're trying to get back on track to finish it. So what building healthy relationships is, if you haven't already seen it, it's a devotion where I'm teaching you guys how to build a healthy relationship, not only with like your boyfriend, girlfriend, your parents, or any of your family members, but also with God as well throughout life. So before I get into this devotion, if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen me before, you should really hit the subscribe button down below and turn that post notification on so that you see whenever I post a new video every single week. And of course, I will also put at the end or link down below the previous devotions that I've been doing down below and somewhere at the end. So without further ado, let's get into it. So you guys can see I still have this journal, this little journal I've been using it a lot lately in 2018, more than I have in 2017. Why am I still alone? Every person on earth has unfulfilled longings, and that includes Christians. Some of the saddest groans come from it. Single people who would really love to be married. My goodness gracious, I feel like I've just written this the other day and I really don't. It's like I'm reading this for the first time. Like I've written this like several years ago and this is the first time I'm reading it, even though I just wrote it the other day. If God says it's not good for the man or woman to be alone, they think, why then am I alone? I have felt this way. I've been alone for a while now, guys. Since I dated or seen people, throughout my years, and of course recently last year. But it's just like I actually haven't been in a real relationship where both me and the guy are truly in love with each other to where we ask my parents' permission to date me or court me or whatever. So I always ask myself, and I'm like 22 years old now, you would think I'd be married. There seems to be no good answers. Is there something wrong with me? Am I that ugly? Doesn't God care enough for my dreams and hopes to do anything for me? Seriously, I feel like, am I ugly? It's in all the dating apps, guys are like, you're so cute, you're awesome, you're cute AF, and I'm like, if I'm cute AF, why am I on here then? Why am I not taken? The truth for each person is unknowable. Yep. At least till we reach heaven. But God invites people to find fulfillment in whatever their situation. It's all good. Lonely singles should realize that being trapped in a marriage to the wrong person is far worse. Perhaps the lonely Christian needs to wait until the right person is ready. Perhaps the person is overlooking a great potential partner close by. Watch for God's surprises. Never give up. That is true. I always feel like that I complicate things so much, and a lot of people complicate things. It kind of reminds me of the episodes of Friends where Chandler had problems finding the right girl, maybe because they were too fat, or no, it was Danny from Full House. Chandler probably did the same thing for Friends, but Danny from Full House was just like, oh, she had a mess problem, her nose were too big, her eyes were too far apart from her face, like from her nose. She had like a unibrow or something, or she had a mole on her face. And I have like tons of mole freckles all over my face. Like I even got freckles on my nose. Everyone seems to love them, but I'm like, I don't like my freckles on my nose. I feel like, yes, I do overlook some things, and I probably bet you do too, but I actually am kind of glad that I'm waiting, and me and my best friend, we were talking about this the other day, that we're just happy to wait until the right guy comes along, even though I've seen more guys than her, but it was just so strange how we both have been single for a while now, and we were just talking about our love lives and how we're just gonna wait until God says, this is the right one for you, and even though we think we met the one, it's so strange. You always feel like you always met the one, but then it turned out not to be the one. I felt like that so many times. 1 Corinthians 7, 1 through 2. Now concerning the matters about which you wrote, it is good for a man not to have sexual relations with a woman, but because of the temptation to sexual immorality, each man should have his own wife and each woman her own husband. Seriously, I always find a guy that's like, oh, if I'm having sex, do you have sex a lot? And I'm like, no. No, I would never. I've always been asked, you know, am I willing to be down with that? And I never am, to be honest. Probably back in high school I was, but I've grown up so much in high school to where I'm just like, no, I'm not okay with that anymore. It's just like in high school you think like, oh, sex is okay, this and that. But now that you're like in college now, or you're living on your own like me, I'm not living on my own, I'm still living with my parents, that you realize that you really don't need sex. I really don't need it. I actually had a guy I remember hanging out with, and I thought he was the one, and he was like, he didn't want to push sex on me, and I didn't want it anyways, but he wanted to have it anyways because we felt like we were meant for each other. Like, God put us together. God did put us together, but not for this reason. But we were saying, he was saying that if I gave him my virginity to him, that would mean I'm with him for life, and that I would never leave him, and that we were actually meant to be. And I understood his logic in it, but it was very wrong. So I was like, I understand. Your heart's there, just not your brain and logic and everything else. Like, it's a good idea, but it's also a bad one. So ever since then, I've just been lonely, single, and just chilling being single. And it's pretty cool, if you actually take the time to realize that being single for a month, maybe a week or day, depending on who you are. There are girls out there, I've actually met girls like this, that will break up with their boyfriend, or their boyfriend breaks up with them, and then a day to a week, they have a new beau. I'm not one of those, but if you take the time and not have a new boyfriend in a day, or week, a month, and you see it, you're just like, oh my gosh. Care for yourself more than care for the guy. You know, like, don't put makeup on for him. Don't wear high heels for him. Don't dress up like, as a lot of people will say, but, you know, dress up pretty for him. Dress up for you. Wear makeup for you. Wear your heels for you. Go out and have fun just for you, not for him, as I see it in the world. And that's what I've been doing. Like, I had just been taking back from dating or seeing people and just being like, just enjoying life with working 1 to 2 jobs and, you know, just taking care of my body as a temple and not really caring about what guys think of me, and just wearing makeup for me and for work only. There's no guys that come in there that are looking for me. There are guys that look with their girlfriends or their wives buying suits for them, not for me. But I still wear makeup anyways because it's just more appropriate. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider this very helpful. Comment down below what you want to see for next week's video, or for next week's video for 2018. All my social media will be linked in the description below. You know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, all that will be down below. And like I said in the beginning, guys, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below or right there. And if you want to check out all my last videos, it'll be right there. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you all next week with a brand new video. Bye!